In the grungy mid-90s, a new type of heel emerged from ECW and struck a chord with plaid, flannel, and Doc Martin adorned youth. A little mystical, a little weird, a little Alice in Chains. It's Raven.
What?
He made it?
What? Raven what?
We're talking heels here?
Really? Like sits in the corner and Raven no more. Shit, I'd pull out a shotgun, shoot that sumbitch.
Raven is an effective heel in ECW, I would hope you would mean, not in...
All time?
All time? All time, I would say based on his ECW work, yes.
I certainly wouldn't put him in the top 5 heels in this business. There's just too many great heels to put him in the top 5.
Are you shitting me? I'm not even going to comment on that one. I won't comment on it, because it's... No. No. At the most effective heels? Really? 5 out of a 1.5 billion wrestlers? He's number 5, 4, 3? I don't give a shit. He made the top 5. Jesus. Joseph.
Interesting. Raven is another very effective and believable heel because of his unpredictability. Although you kind of knew Raven's style, every few matches he kind of changed it up and you never knew what he was going to do again. So you always had that want to see him because you never knew what he was going to pull out next.
Wow. And what do you want me to say to that?
Both Sheik and Raven, I mean, I think that they're packaging. And like I said, it's an easy spot, you know, yay, boo. You're automatically going to, you know, one's automatically going to be the babyface. One's obviously going to be the heel. But I don't think that really affected people emotionally, you know, where they're just so mad.
Because he had a gimmick that could have been very easy babyface, too. There was a lot of people that liked Raven. You know, they liked that rebel guy that, you know, beats the odds.
I never really saw him as a heel. I mean, even when he was trying to get heat, the people kind of still liked him because they liked that whole dark punk kind of image. So, effective heel, not so much. Controversial babyface, maybe that's a better word.
Yeah, you know.
Raven, I love Raven and everything, but I don't know how you come up with the most effective heel. You know, that's a weird one, you know.
You ask him, he'll be in the top 2. Ask me, he's not in the top 10. It just depends on who you ask.
He started the, you know, anti-wrestler kind of look. He jeans, concert shirt, even though as indie guys took that and said, you know what, I could be a wrestler now, all I gotta do is buy his high-techs and jeans and a concert shirt and I can be, but Raven actually had the money to buy wrestling gear and actually worked out and had a, you know, had a good body, so he, you know, people forget about those kinds of things. They just go out and buy shit. Now I'm a wrestler, I watch YouTube videos.
I don't understand that. You know? I don't know. I don't know. He's good worker, good guy. You know, he's got a heck of a personality. You gotta give him money up front. I gotta have it.
Raven was a working son of a gun. I mean, he took some unbelievable bumps. He, you know, the way he worked was different than what other people did, and you wanted to see what he did next. You know, Raven was good.
His ECW work was probably some cutting-edge heel stuff because it was stuff that you didn't see. You know, the whole angle and the fact that Tommy Dreamer could never beat him, and he used his family against him, and the shit that he did. And a lot of people weren't doing that, but that was what ECW was. It was cutting-edge too. We were going into avenues that nobody else wanted to go in, and successfully. Unlike giving birth to hand and fucking corpses, ECW did things controversial that people wouldn't touch and still couldn't touch to this day.
That's a bit of a mystery to me, and that's not to say that the guy doesn't have talent, because he does. My first recollection was him as a manager with the WWF. Yeah, Johnny Polo, and you know, trying to find his niche, and eventually with the hardcore, he did. But you know, as we're doing the countdown, to have the original Sheik be number 5 and Raven number 4 tells me that whoever was doing your voting must have had some of the early pages of the history of wrestling, you know, burn up in a fire.
Okay, thank you. Oh, and next?